Hi guys, so this is going to divide a lot of people no matter what way you put it. But Keir Starmer did an interview with Harry Cole from the newspaper that will not be named. The journalist, if you can call him that, thought he could punch holes in the Labour leader's ethics as a lawyer. Cole showed himself to be nothing more than a right-wing hack, someone who either doesn't understand how the law works or is pretending not to, in order to try and own the legal professional. Starmer mopped the floor with this clown, which was embarrassing to watch.
I was a lawyer before that, and in the legal world, particularly if you're doing criminal law, you represent people you don't agree with.
Okay, but you chose to represent the terrorist group.
No, Harry, come on. You know how it works in our legal system. But it is very important that everybody is represented. Now, if you're putting to me that you want to take that away, or you think it's a good idea...
I'm just asking whether you regret any of these people you represented. Let's start with his career.
It used to be a sort of basic tenet of Conservative Party philosophy that our legal system was fair, where people would have...
choosing to defend Hizb ut-Tahrir in the European Court of Human Rights, stop them being banned from Germany, did you take money for that?
Yes, it was a case where I was asked for... I didn't actually represent them in court.
You advised their case in court. You were contributed to their legal defence.
Lawyer gives legal advice.
Yeah, to terrorists.
That was my job. Doctor treats patient.
All right, what about Al-Qaeda terrorist Abu Qatada to help him get more welfare benefits?
Look,
do you regret that one?
As a lawyer, you are taking cases within your field of specialism. Whether you agree with the client or not is, of course, I don't agree with these people, but that doesn't adjust the principle that in our legal system we have representation of both sides. And if you took that away, if you conducted this interview with a Crown Court judge and suggested that certain people should not have legal representation, they would say you're out of your mind, you're going to ruin the criminal justice system, and you're going to make the backlog 10 times longer than it is now.
I'm going to give you one more. Al Fawaz, Al-Qaeda's spokesman in the UK, wanted in the US for helping to plot with bin Laden. You tried to stop him being extradited.
You're giving different examples. The principle is exactly the same.
No regrets.
Lawyer gives legal advice.
Heads hit the pillow one night. You've never thought, oh, I wish I hadn't done that one.
But look, lawyers represent clients. Doctors treat patients. The fact a doctor treats a patient doesn't mean the doctor agrees with what the patient's beliefs are.
You can see why people are a bit squeamish about it.
I think...
My God. This is so ridiculous. This is so embarrassing. What this idiot is trying to suggest... Now, I don't know whether he actually believes it himself or he's just trying to paint Keir Starmer into a corner, but he doesn't know how to paint people into corners because he's too stupid. He's trying to suggest that Keir Starmer decides, well, I'm actually going to defend this person because I agree with them, and I'm not going to defend this person because I disagree with them. That's a complete lack of understanding of how the criminal justice system works. And let's say, for example, we decided, well, we're actually not going to grant legal protection or legal advice to certain individuals. Then we could apply this also to Harry Cole. We decide, well, Harry Cole, huge fan of Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson, deeply corrupt. Harry Cole doesn't deserve legal protection. He doesn't deserve a lawyer. He has to defend himself in court. It would be a joke. The reason why these people were allowed legal advice is because everyone is allowed legal advice. The law should be the same for everyone. No one should be above the law. No one should be below the law. This is what a civilized society works upon. If we take that away, then we have anarchy. We have the richest in society having access to lawyers and the poorest having access to no one, having to defend themselves in court, where they, of course, can't because they don't have the skill set. This is just beyond ridiculous. But of course, what he's trying to do here, he's trying to paint Keir Starmer as a lefty lawyer who cares more about getting people off than actually punishing people, putting them behind bars. So the Tories try to present themselves and the right wing try to present themselves as tough on criminals. So what we do is we can ignore the law and just put these people behind bars because we don't like them, because the general public don't like them. We can run roughshod over the rights of individuals because of some greater good. But they, of course, don't want you to believe, or don't want you to look at the real consequences of that. Because if you have a society where only the rich have access to lawyers, then they will never see prison time, and ordinary people will. Starmer defended himself perfectly here. You have an expert on, a legal expert on, and you're trying to paint him into a corner when you have no idea what you're talking about. It's beyond ridiculous and embarrassing. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.